Hi, I'm Kristen Pettigrew, and today I'll be presenting the brand called Shelter. Shelter, a concept project, is a compassionate not-for-profit organisation designed to support women over 55 experiencing or at risk of homelessness. Homelessness among women over 55 is often invisible, leaving many unsure where to turn for help. The challenge is to make support both visible and approachable without stigma. This project addresses that need by creating a strategic design system, a custom identity and multi-platform awareness campaign that transforms fear and uncertainty into dignity, safety and accessible pathways to support. So who is Shelter? Shelter is a not-for-profit addressing Australia's homelessness crisis. The focus is on older women aged over 55 with a mission to connect people with safe, respectful and discreet pathways to essential services. Alarmingly, older women are increasingly at risk of homelessness. In 2021, they made up nearly 16% of the homeless population, and this group is the fastest growing, with numbers rising almost 40% over the last decade. Shelter needs a clear, trustworthy identity and communication system that connects older women with the support services in a discreet, accessible and dignified way. Shelter needs an identity system that helps build trust and credibility. It needs to encourage engagement and support early intervention. The final goal is to foster community connections. Existing organisations such as Ask Izzy, Mission Australia, HAAG, the Forgotten Women, HOWSS and the Housing Older Women's Movement provide valuable housing and support services, but often operate either locally or without an age-specific focus. Shelter fills a crucial gap by offering an Australia-wide, discreet and accessible bridge that connects women over 55 with immediate local support while raising awareness of existing services. Here's a breakdown of the main competitors. Some organisations specifically support older women, but they're often region-specific. Larger services like Ask Izzy and Mission Australia serve many age groups and issues, so they don't specialise in or speak directly to our target audience. Looking at the positioning map, Shelter fills a clear gap in the market, offering a visible nationwide campaign and helpline specifically tailored to women over 55, reaching them early and discreetly. Key insights from this positioning map showed that regional services support older women but have limited reach, and national services aren't tailored to women over 55. Shelter fills this gap as the first Australia-wide service connecting older women to support and raising awareness that help even exists. Next, I'd like to introduce our target audience. Shelter's primary target audience is women over 55 at risk of or experiencing homelessness, who face barriers like limited digital access, social isolation, and stigma. The secondary audience includes women approaching 55, their families, and community workers who can help recognise early signs and connect them to support. Women aged 55 and over are the fastest growing homeless cohort due to historical gender equality, career interruptions for caregiving and limited superannuation access. Combined with Australia's ongoing housing crisis, these factors leave many older women at risk with serious consequences for health and safety. Now that we understand the problem, let's explore how design can provide clear, accessible solutions for older women at risk. This project uses a human-centered design approach to ensure older women can access help easily, even without digital access. Public touchpoints like posters, billboards, and transport signage communicate discreetly and with dignity, while a complementary digital campaign engages the secondary audience to raise awareness and normalise conversations around support. Shelter's core values of safety, respect, discretion, inclusivity, empowerment, community, dignity, independence, friendship, and hope inform every aspect of the design, ensuring all communications feel approachable, trustworthy, and supportive for older women. The mood board serves as inspiration for the brand's mood and feel, guiding the design process. It sets a warm, inclusive, and empowering tone for women over 55, combining uplifting visuals, approachable typography, and a colour palette that conveys safety, dignity, and confidence. The deliverables include a full brand identity and visual system, logo suite, typography, colour palette, iconography, patterns, imagery, and guidelines, alongside a multi-platform awareness campaign spanning digital, print, and environmental applications to ensure high visibility and accessible support for older women. With the strategy in place, we now move into design development, where the brand begins to take shape and the new logo, visual identity, and key elements are introduced. I identified the 3 most important brand values: compassion, safety, and empowerment, and represented each with a symbol, a heart, a house, and a speech bubble. These were combined to create a logo icon that authentically reflects Shelter's values and speaks directly to the target audience. This page shows initial logo sketches exploring different ways to visually capture Shelter's values and connect with the target audience. This page shows the development of logo concepts and icons as vector designs, refining the sketches into scalable, polished visuals that align with Shelter's values. The primary logo uses a font called Halyard Medium. It feels modern, approachable, and easy to read. The crossbar on the T extends to create a shelter, guiding the eye to the icon, a house inside of a heart. Highlighting the she in royal purple makes it clear that this is a brand for women. The secondary logo is a stacked version of the primary mark and should be used only when the space or format restrictions make the primary logo impractical. This is the Shelter brand icon, which can be used as a standalone element in situations where space is extremely limited. Now that we've introduced the logo, this section shows the Shelter brand in action across applications, demonstrating how the visual identity comes to life in real-world context. Here we see the Shelter brand applied to volunteer apparel and business cards, bringing visibility to the organisation while reinforcing a sense of community and approachability. These campaign posters show how Shelter communicates in public spaces, reaching women where they are and creating a discreet, approachable presence even in low-light environments. This poster is part of Shelter's 24/7 Helpline awareness campaign, designed to reach women over 55 in public spaces and make help visible, approachable, and stigma-free. The vibrant van wrap features Shelter's custom icon pattern over the brand gradient, bringing the visual identity to life and creating a mobile, highly visible presence for volunteers. The billboard is the signature piece of Shelter's 24/7 Helpline campaign. Using a minimal colour palette and comforting imagery like flowers, it builds brand recognition while reflecting our values of safety, dignity, and support, differentiating us from competitors who sometimes use shocking imagery. Brand guidelines define how Shelter's identity should be used to ensure consistency, and will be supplied in both print and web formats for convenience and easy reference. These final deliverables extend the Shelter brand to online to engage the secondary audience and include 4 static social media tiles and 2 animated tiles, all promoting the 24/7 helpline and reinforcing the brand's supportive identity.